going on, boys? Still feeling kind of sick today, so ignore if I sound kind of sick, but today was the Super Bowl and I did not watch it at all. I couldn't even tell you who's playing, to be quite honest, but I will talk about that in a little. I actually just loaded up my True Profit for the day, which, if you guys don't know, basically just, if you guys aren't in e-commerce familiar, just tracks how much money you make. And I don't know if this is correct or if I'm looking at something wrong here. But I had a 10 ROAS today. So I had about 70% net margin today. Gonna have to look into this more and make sure to see if that's correct. But as of now, oh, okay, I don't think that. Oh yeah, it was correct. Wow. Interesting. Okay, so today was over $1,000 net in profit. So, like I said, it hasn't been 2 weeks yet on this store, but that is good to see. So that's a good update. Obviously nothing too crazy, but yeah, as far as, this video, I want to talk a little bit about, like, the stigmas people have, and, like, even what I thought just listening to information online, about making money online. And it's just a lot of the same stuff. It's like, oh, when you make money, you got to be working all day. You know, you gotta, you can't talk to your family. All these things, right? And I just think it's so silly, and these people, I feel like, are, they start making money online and then they're almost like brainwashed into the thoughts of these other people that they hear online that are, let's say they're doing well in business. And so these people like idol them, and then that mindset gets instilled into their brain of, these terrible thoughts. And like, for example, yeah, just like, oh, you need to be working all day, and that, it just creates this narrative that, like, money is the center of everything and money is the goal of everything, right? It's like you see all these videos of kids posting their cars and their, everything, and, like, subconsciously that literally just, like, bro, all these kids think is like, oh my god, like, I'm gonna be so happy, like, once I get that, like, I need these cars, like, oh, I'm gonna get the baddest bitches with, like, these cars, or, like, and I don't know, I'm sorry, I don't know why this is blurry. Oh, okay. But yeah, man, it's really sad, because the reality is, guys, like, that is not what this life is about. And I'm sure, if you guys see these stories or you've heard of these super, highly successful people, then they start to get older, they're super lonely. A lot of them will even, like, take their life in GTA. And it's just crazy, man. Like, you can have all the success, you can reach the goal that you always strive for, and then when you get there, you're always asking the question of, like, why did I do this? Like, what was the point of this? Like, the whole, like, you got to the goal you wanted, and then you're like, well, wait, the best part wasn't when I got to this point. The best part was, like, grinding to get to that point. Like, the best parts were trying to climb that journey and, like, going through the problems. That was the best part, right? And I've experienced this myself. Now, granted, I haven't seen the amount of success that I strive to achieve, but regardless, I promise you guys, the journey will always outlive the destination. Always. Every single time. So, whatever that is in your life, you need to enjoy, like, the moments that you're, like, truly going through it, bro. Like, the moments that you're really struggling, I promise you, you will look back and, like, those are the nostalgic moments that you will want to relive. And actually, sorry to quick break there, but for some reason, the True Profit was just capping. So net margin was not that high. So do not want to, just straight up cap this shit. Gotta be real with you guys. Margin was more like 45. So not sure why it does that. But yeah, keep that in mind, boys, because I promise you, it's true in every aspect, right? Like you can't just strive for the money, man. Strive, but that's other things in your life, like really like spending a good time on earth with your family, your spouse, the people you love, building that relationship with God, and there's just so much more than just you know, the literal paper that you worship, right? So, yeah. Um, as far as the Super Bowl, bro, like I said, I couldn't even tell you who the hell was playing today. I don't know, and it's kind of crazy how much people care. It really is mind blowing, right? Like you got to think, you know, what percentage of people watching are like truly successful in their life to an extent, right? Like I'm not one of these people that's like you can never watch anything. Like I was mentioning earlier, there's like a huge balance in life, right? Like we make this money to be able to do things that the average person can't, and that's have more freedom, have more time to do what we want. So if that's like watching movies or doing your own thing, then you do that, right? Like that's why we make the money, to do these unique things. um but man, is it so crazy, bro. Like, yo, if one of you guys is like a serious NFL fan in the comments, you guys got to explain to me, bro, like the reason, or like what's so good about it, bro. Like I need to be informed, genuinely. Like, oh my god, man, like these sweaty 300-pound dudes like running, oh my god, like throwing the ball to each other. Ooh. The whole crowd is just watching them cheering, like bro. Bro, that's crazy. That's actually insane. But yeah, man. I think that's really all I got for you boys, honestly. I still am not feeling the greatest, even though it might seem like I am. Not, I'm almost there. I think by tomorrow, the day after, I should be good. I want to nail out one of these longer form videos. I know I've been mentioning this to you guys. It's just like, bro, like before I got sick, I was just so locked in on creating new concepts and stuff like that. So just working on the business, getting some stuff figured out. But I'm gonna get that for you guys soon. So be on the lookout for that. I promise. And yeah, I got some chicken I'm making right now. The real good chicken. But I absolutely gobbled that up. And so I got for you boys, man. As always, I will see y'all tomorrow. Shout out to everybody watching these. Love y'all, boys. Peace out.